Hi everyone, how are you? It has been a long time since I've made a little video and it's not going to be a very long one. Um, I'm out here in my kitchen right now. Can you see that painting behind? There you go. Oh, that is such a beautiful painting. That is one that my father, he used to sell paintings. It's an oil painting. It's beautiful. But anyway, it's one that he used to go around selling paintings before he came to the States after his mission. He used to sell paintings. And that's one that I have. And then my sister has one. It's got some good memories with it. But anyway, so I just thought I would make a quick little video here. I was looking at the ads here. I'm going to turn this around so that you can see too. So I wanted you to notice, now I don't know if other places are having sales on case lot sales, but Smith is, and we have one right close to us. Really good sales. Good to have food on hand. In the past, we used to be encouraged to have some food storage. It was quite a big deal in the past. So I'm encouraging you to stock up on food that you like, food that your family can eat in case we ever have something like what's going on now or possible future things. I also wanted to share what I'm doing with my little preschoolers. So what we have here is, I have them over the spring break. What a spring break, huh? But we're doing sunflowers. So these are all sunflowers that I have at my house that are growing. And I just barely took the lid off, and these other ones are marigolds, these little ones here. Well, some of them are sunflowers that got put in there, but I'm watching them and taking care of them over this so-called spring break. I wanted to share something with you. So these three little bunnies here, they represent my mom and her two sisters. And every spring I put them up here. My Aunt Lorraine is right here. That's my mom's youngest sister. And her favorite color was red. Unfortunately, there are no red Easter bunnies. But she is represented here by that little pink bunny. The one in the middle, green, that's my mother right there, Fern. And she loved the color green, just like me. I also love the color green. And then we have my Aunt Jean right here. Let me move that flower there. She's represented by blue, and there she is, Jean Gorley. And so I always have them up every Easter, reminding me of my beautiful aunts and my mother and her two sisters. So I want to share, while we're on Easter now, I want to share some of my favorite little Easter books here. Have you ever seen this one? The Golden Egg book. And it's a classic. My mother read it to me as a little girl. And then I just barely had Addie, who's in first grade. Here it is. These are what the inside pictures look like. She read it to me. Isn't that so fun? Love that cute little Easter book. And then this one here, the whole series of The Night Before. Here's another one, The Night Before Easter. They have The Night Before St. Patrick's, The Night Before first grade, The Night Before preschool, The Night Before Valentine's. It's really a cute series of books, but it's a really fun one too. And here's one that's not an Easter book, but it is super cute. And it's called Flap Your Wings by P.D. Eastman. It's so old right here. I don't know if you can even buy it anymore. But it's about an egg that's on the ground, and the little boy puts it in the tree, and then the birds raise it, and it's not a bird. It's an alligator. It's so darling. And it's a really cute book. It's not so much an Easter book, but I thought while I'm here over my so-called spring break, which is like a winter break, that I would share a few things about how it's been going with me with preschool. It was super hard, especially in the beginning. I knew that it would be challenging physically because I've been so used to just staying home, right, for 2.5 years. And it was physically challenging and hard in other ways too, because some of the kids were challenging. And also mentally, emotionally, physically, every single way. But I knew it was what I was supposed to be doing. But anyway, now it's easier. It's it's um still challenging, but it's where I'm supposed to be. And I wanted to share that I still don't have an assistant. I have some really good substitutes that are kind of more permanent substitutes. And I've learned a lot from them. And one of the things I wanted to share is the concept that you get what you need. And the assistant that I have in the afternoon, she is really, really good with this new program. She's really good with the social and emotional learning. And at the young preschool age, it's very, very good. I don't know, I've heard some things about when they get older. But in the young age, it's very good, teaching you children how to manage emotions, how to talk, how to invite people into their group, how to breathe if you're upset. It's really a lot of good information. But it's been very fascinating because I didn't have my own assistant. And so I had this lady come who's helping me. She's actually really good with the program. And so had I just been had an assistant that I was supposed to train, I wouldn't be getting all of the training and the information from this other lady who knows about it. So I have told my coach, and in our preschool, my hand's getting tired, we have coaches, and I told her, I said, I know that even though it's been really challenging, that I'm supposed to learn. And she's like one of my daughter's ages, and she's really good at what she does. And so it's really interesting, isn't it, and I've learned a lot from her. And it has been challenging because she'll say, oh, we did this and we do this. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. And it's easy for your mind to judge yourself and to be critical. But I know that I'm doing the best that I can. And she's actually pushing me to move and to go in new areas and, do some of the more curriculum that they have. Because it's not just sitting and playing with kids in the Granite School District preschool. There's a lot of processes. It's a real challenging program, and it's a good one. And so often I find that my hand's getting tired. I find that because when I grew up, I wanted to do everything perfectly. So I was afraid to try new things, and it's still there. It's still really strong. And so it's like, oh, I have to do this. I have to learn this. And it's new curriculum, new stuff every week, new things that you do every day. I mean, it is a lot. It's important because as we get older, we don't want our brains to atrophy. And when we're learning new things and pushing ourselves, then the neurons in our brain are continuing to grow. And that's really important, right? Anyway, so I wanted to share how I have had to watch my mind try to make me feel bad that I'm not like this other person who's helping me. And the other lady that she works with, they do all kinds of fun, innovative, creative things. And I'm doing the best I can, being at the age I am, and yet I'm still growing and learning and putting out new processes and doing more of the curriculum that they want, So it's interesting so I hope in the past, as I have shared some of the experiences that I've had, and everybody has their own gifts and talents and abilities. And so this past, since August, I've had some real growth. It's been challenging. It's been good, super good for me. But sometimes when it's really tough, you're like, oh my gosh, can I really do it? And then because of the love that you feel for the kids, you know you're going to do it. So I have 11 grandchildren and 39 grandchildren. Our children are our heritage. Anyway, I'm wishing you guys a happy Easter over this so-called spring break. Our grandkids are going to get together tomorrow. We're going to make some little Easter bunny cakes and do something fun together, and that'll be fun. And I'll probably make a little video of that. Anyway, thanks for listening. I sure wish all of you the best, and know that the Lord knows your path, and He puts the people in your way that you're supposed to learn and grow from. And in the meantime, don't judge yourself if you're not like someone else, because you have gifts and talents in other areas. And be willing to take advice and wisdom from people of all ages and in all circumstances and all around you, because God is talking through other people to you. That I know. Anyway, thanks for listening to this little rambling. Talk to you later. Goodbye.